talk about the first element of the story, which is the exposition. This story is about a woman who is able to talk with a live toothbrush and other stuff like Colgates, medicine, and even a plastic container. This story mainly tells about a toothbrush who expressed its sorrowful feelings towards a woman about its owner, who is the woman's husband, that did not use toothbrush for a long time. Toothbrush doubted itself for being sincere and served him its service all this while, but turns out toothbrush felt it easily forgotten by the husband.
The second element of plot that I want to explain is rising action. First, toothbrush become very emotional. The toothbrush said, "Why did not he take me? I that easily to forget. I'm so sincere treated him all this time and he used me every day." Second, toothbrush said it has been used in 46 days because of the other toothbrush, the island toothbrush. Toothbrush hurt because he's saying he has other toothbrush and the other of Odin, including Listerine, Colgate, Darlie, Glasses, Shaver, and Anatomy Enemas. Remained silent. The toothbrush accepted the fact that he is not needed and needs to be strong. Next, I went to the toilet and said to toothbrush that it's going to be alright.
The next plot is a climax. The small plastic container decide to pull a little throwback about their trips to the island with the husband that was so awesome until it looked so mesmerizing at the moment. Unfortunately, the plastic container statement was crushing the toothbrush feeling. Suddenly, the wife come up with the question that she been wondering all this time while to the plastic container, either her husband used the medication that she supplied to him every time he goes to someplace without her. Eventually, she was so pleased with the plastic container answer that her husband took the paracetamol and having a good sleep. Plus, the plastic container told to her that her husband used to be proud by all the divers because of the medical supplies that her wife provided to him each time without fail. Lastly, the Bill Chikiteang finally spoke up after a long time of silence that who are going to supply all this to her husband now, because we all know that her husband have a weak stomach that always need a Bill Chikiteang.
Moving on to the next element, which is the falling action. In this element, the woman said she was sure that he could find his own medicines now since it was easy to find and buy the atomic enemas at the pharmacies. Then that was when Toothbrush decided to snap in by saying that was why he found the island toothbrush, because it was easy to find the new one. Then after that, the environment there became silence.
Lastly, I will talk about the resolution. While they were having a lively chat, all of a sudden the toothbrush cried and asked her, "Do you miss him too?" But she could not answer the question and awkwardly looked down at her feet. After that, the toothbrush cried again and said that he knew that she also missed her husband because the toothbrush sees her side in here in front of the mirror in the toilet every morning since her husband left. Then she was tongue-tied and still looking at her feet. Her whole body trembled so hard and she had to lean against the wall when she think of their life for 8 years together. Next, she forced herself to smile and say to the toothbrush that she is just fine and thinks she need to move on with her new life even without her husband. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.